Okay, guys, we're at a place where we have the best ribs that we have ever ate. And if you're ever headed to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge in Tennessee, Tony Gore's has got the best ribs, baby back ribs you'll ever eat. We use the sweet barbecue, this family recipe, and it is delicious. You'll pass up Smoky Mountain Knife Works on your right, and then you'll head on up. There's a flea market on the left, right past the flea market. This is actually on the right. He has a place that sits there. But check out his food if you're ever up in this area. It's the best ribs we've ever ate. So you guys have a good one. Guys, I was just going to show you something. Check this out. It just falls right off the bone. And it's so good. And this is actually about all I want. I might eat another couple of bites, but that's going to make me probably 4 more meals. So
I ate 2 bones.
2.
That's it. That's all I could eat. And then half of my mac and cheese.
No, I'm telling you guys, it's not cheap, but it's worth it. I mean, when we first came, she was like, I don't know, I don't want to spend that much. It was like $71 for 2 full racks of ribs and the beans and all the sides. And I got an extra side of beans. You get 2 sides, but with the drinks, and then I left like $7.
But let me tell you though,
tip.
I am a huge money saver, and it's the best $71 that I've ever spent on food. I mean, when you can take it home and eat all the next 2 days, well worth it. Well worth it.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. All right, guys, I got a treat for you at the end of this video. I'm going to put a few clips together, but I got something pretty funny that I'm going to share with you guys. So stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, found me a set of Mucks. These have the neoprene booty in it, and it's thicker on the toe. And mine had cracked on the side where it bends, right there. So I'm gonna try these out and see if they're better than the ones I had. So, Merry Christmas to me. All right, guys, we'll talk to you a little bit later. Guys, I think I might have a place here. Maybe. Yeah, it is. Is that a pony?
No, it's a little flake.
It looked like a pony.
It does look like a pony, but it's a little flake.
Good deal.
You want to walk right here for a minute?
We could. We're just out here walking around. Got the 4-wheeler, and I pulled up there and I saw that laying there, so we're walking around here for a minute. You know me, guys. I can't go a day without getting my fix. Not one day.
Today was supposed to be date day. You see what we're doing?
I'm spending the day with my lovely, sweet.
Hunting arrowheads.
Hey, brand new Mucks. Got to break them in.
Good excuse.
Got to get them muddy. They can't look new. Not mine.
Good excuse.
Can't look clean.
Question is, who's gonna skunk who? Cause you know I'm good at fighting.
Yeah, well, she'll probably beat me. Guys, we want to thank you all for all the comments and everything that we got on that video yesterday. We really appreciated that. And all the new subscribers that have joined in, welcome. And maybe after it rains for the next couple of days, just maybe we'll get out and find some in the next couple of days.
The problem is a lot of the areas that we like to hunt, the water's starting to come up. As you can tell, well, you can't see it now, but the water's really coming up, and you can't get to a lot of the areas that we're used to hunting.
So
There's a daggone blonde up there. I never even noticed that till just now.
A blind?
See it? I think that's what that is through them trees right there.
Oh.
See it?
Yeah, I see it.
'Cause I thought it was a.
It's right up under them pine trees. You guys can't see it. The lighting's not right for the phone.
I thought it was a side by side when I looked over.
So, guys, if we find one, we'll let you see it. All right. Okay, guys. I didn't find a whole lot today. I found a pooter, broken base and a broken tip, and then up here I found a few flake scrapers, and that was pretty much about it. A broken piece of a tool of some sort there, but since I'd never really showcased my broken tips, I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys some of the stuff that I had found. Since it's going to be a short video, I just wanted to kind of show you some of these things. Found that big base there, or big tip there. That thing would have been huge. The good thing is I know where I found all of them, so if some other hunter's not picked them up, I know where to go look for the other half. This one here. That would have been a pretty piece also. Then I got one here that's perfect. I mean, it is perfectly made. I'd love to have found that thing whole. That might have been a scraper. Look at this big thing here. Oh, that thing was huge. It is thick. And then I've got a beautiful knife. The other part of it's gone. Get that around there. A little jittery. I'm starving to death again. I went and got my Muck boots, as you've seen. Excuse my bad habit. This here, I don't know. It looks like they might have tried to create a blunt once it broke, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Probably not. Now that I'm looking at it through the camera, I can see it a little better. But little base, quartzite piece. It's rough. It might have just been a little knife. Found that one there. It's probably the end of a scraper. And this piece here's got some beautiful color to it. This piece here was made real well. It's thin. I mean, it comes out thin as it can be on the sides. Piece of brown. And I've got another thick one here. Pretty material. Top edge of it snapped off a little bit. That thing is thick. That would have been pretty. There's another piece. Trying to get through this. 3 more, guys. Hang with me. And I'm gonna tell you something that you guys can do yourself. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna share the video of what happened, and hopefully you guys will get a kick out of it. That's a pretty piece of paint material. Okay. We went up to a gospel singing in Williamsburg, Kentucky, and I know the guy that owns the place, and his coordinator afterwards asked us if we'd go eat with them, and they decided to go to the Pilot truck stop, and there was an adjacent Wendy's there, so we went over to Wendy's. And as I walked up, the guy in front of me, the one that came with us, he said, the joke is here that we tell them a different name and they have to call it out, so we make up these crazy names when we come in. And he told me he was going to tell them he was Batman, and so he told them Batman. They had to actually type it out on the register there, and you could see the name. And then this girl has to holler out your name and call you up for your food. So when I stepped up, the guy was there, and he's like, well, what's your name? And I said, Pudding Tang. And he just lowered his head and started shaking his head laughing, because he knew that girl was going to have to call Pudding Tang out real loud. So I'm sitting over there with my phone. They called Batman, so he went up and got his food. And so I took my camera, I scrolled in on the register and waited. He said, you're next, my buddy. And I scrolled in, I'm sitting there, I've got the camera on her, and she said, the 2 cheeseburgers and nuggets are ready. I said, what's the name? And she said it real quiet. She said, Pudding Tang. And I said, what'd you say? I can't hear you. And she said, Pudding Tang, and the whole place erupted in laughter. And I turned the camera off and walked up, and I said, you're going to be on YouTube. And so we thought that was pretty funny, but I'm going to share that clip with you guys. So subscribe to the channel and like the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.
What is it? Who's it for? Who?
It's for Pudding Tang.